Hey there, everyone. Today, we're diving into one of the spookiest stories out there, the monsters of Chernobyl. You know that place where a nuclear reactor went kaboom back in 1986? And ever since, it's been shrouded in mystery and legend, mixing real life events with eerie tales. So buckle up as we explore the chilling myths, strange creatures, and the fascinating aftermath of Chernobyl. It's a wild ride through history, nature, and a bit of the supernatural. All right, let's set the stage. The Chernobyl nuclear power plant was located in the then Soviet Union, particularly in Ukraine. Before the disaster, it was a symbol of progress and technology. But on April 26, 1986, things took a horrifying turn when reactor number 4 exploded. In a blink, radioactive material was released into the atmosphere, affecting not just the immediate area, but also spreading across Europe. Thousands of people were evacuated, particularly from the nearby city of Pripyat, which was home to many employees of the power plant. Sadly, this marked the beginning of both a nuclear and an environmental catastrophe. Chernobyl became a ghost town, frozen in time, leaving behind a haunting reminder of its past. Now, here's where it gets interesting. After the people left, nature decided to make a comeback. Plants and animals began to reclaim the land, turning the abandoned area into a sort of eerie wildlife sanctuary. Interestingly, researchers found that wildlife populations like wolves, deer, and even rare species boomed in this now thriving ecosystem. But with that resurgence came some oddities. Some animals showed signs of mutations, animals with extra toes, strange growths, or different colors. It's a nature documentary gone wild, and that sets the stage for the monsters we're about to discuss. What's more, scientists are studying how these mutations occur and what they can teach us about radiation and the environment. Now, let's talk legends. After the disaster, tales of spooky creatures and strange sightings started popping up. People whispered about the Red Forest, a place where trees turned crimson due to high radiation. There were stories of animals like mutated dogs with glowing fur, or even creatures like the infamous chupacabra roaming the deserted landscapes. These urban legends fed into people's fears and curiosity about what could possibly be lurking in the shadows. Folks have reported seeing ghostly figures and hearing unexplainable noises at night, fueling the idea that Chernobyl is home to monsters. This fascinating blend of fact and fiction created a chilling narrative that still captivates imaginations today. But let's hit pause and look at what science says about all this. Mutations occur when an organism's DNA gets messed up, which can happen due to radiation exposure. In Chernobyl, scientists have studied various species and found some creatures with abnormalities, like birds with unusual feather patterns or frogs with extra limbs. However, it's essential to note that not all animals are affected this way. Many wildlife species have thrived despite the radiation. The real deal here is understanding that while radiation can cause mutations, it doesn't automatically turn animals into monsters. Instead, it shows us how resilient nature can be, bouncing back in unexpected ways. Chernobyl has left an undeniable mark on pop culture. From movies to video games, these monster tales have sparked creativity. The HBO miniseries Chernobyl painted a gripping picture of the disaster, while other fictional works take liberties exploring the supernatural aspects. This fascination shows how the blending of history with horror can create captivating stories. It's not just spooky fun. It's a way for us to process and understand a real tragedy through imagination. And guess what? Nowadays, Chernobyl has become a hotspot for tourists. People are drawn to explore this ghost town, fueled by curiosity, thrill-seeking, and the stories of monsters. Guided tours take brave visitors through abandoned buildings, and many actively seek to find the spooky vibes that people talk about. It's a unique blend of history and a live glimpse into ecological resilience. Plus, who wouldn't want to tell their friends they visited a place filled with legends? So there you have it, folks. Chernobyl monsters might be a mixture of myth and reality, but they remind us of the lessons from this haunting chapter in history. What do you think? Are any of these legends based on real sightings or just stories spun from fear? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating tales.